What's that on the screen?
We're back, Sonic Omens Part 2. This one's going to be interesting. Episode 2, Temple of Sands. Let's start. It's been a while since I did... Oh wait, we've seen this cutscene, haven't
Sonic,
we?
did you manage to contact Knuckles?
Yeah, at the end of the first episode.
All I got is...
Hey, Tails!
Here we
Do
are.
you see my coordinates? The temple is here. Can you get to it?
The valley is really narrow, but I think I can make it.
Alright, careful, buddy.
Okay, so the... Ow! And that's the playing stages in a nutshell. You have to be precise with your turns. I haven't done these stages in so long, so I'm gonna be bad. Don't worry. They're better than you think. Just a little finicky to control. A little slippery, I think that's the word. Because... Oh, yeah. I'm stopping for these rings because they refill your health. A lot of people don't seem to notice that. I do like the concept here of being able to use the tornado freely like this. Really good idea. The shots, they could have a little more spread to them, but that's alright. They work as they are. The music here is really cool. It reminds me, for good reason, of... Ow! It reminds me of this this part of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I think it's... Ow. That's me being reckless. Anyway, it reminds me of the Windswept Wastes. I think that's the name of it. It's this really sandy wasteland, and probably one of the hardest parts of the game. I wonder if this was made to reflect that. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm not trying to speedrun this, because I don't think I can. At least not without a ton of practice. Like I said, I haven't done these levels in a long time. Honestly, these levels are my least favorite. But
It looks like I can't fly any further.
it's hard to really put my finger on why. Because the controls are fine, just a little clunky. The music is great. The environments are great. The situations are great. I guess it mostly comes down to the control. Like, you have to use the D-pad to move up and down, or else you have to point yourself in that direction and then move. And then the boost, I know it's a boost, but it feels a little too stiff. Oh yeah, my biggest problem is the combat sections. Like,
Wait,
there's this laser.
then what is Gun really after?
Oh, did they change it? They changed it, so you can kind of get out of the hitbox, but only for like a second. Huh. I think my biggest issue is the damage. Like, it makes sense to lose half your health when you slam face first full speed into a wall. Actually, that's more than half. It wasn't like that last time, was it? But for enemies, maybe a lock-on missile would have helped. Ah! Nope, nope. Okay, visual indicators. Visual indicators would be helpful. I guess at this point I should know where the enemies are. But I remember this part had me stuck for a while when I was playing earlier. Earlier, like, my first few times through this level. So, honestly, I guess the best way to figure this out is to survey the area from the entrance, which new players are not going to do. They're going to go in and they're going to blast these enemies, and the bigger ones have a fair amount of HP, so they're going to end up getting killed. and not really having a chance to escape. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so playing this is giving me a better understanding of what I didn't like. Playing this and trying to talk about it. Okay. Right, so this level, I didn't even explain the level yet. So once you come to the crossroads with that checkpoint, you probably heard the sound. There's a split left and right. You have to open this gate, and this is basically the line you follow to each switch. I don't think it's too hard to understand, but you do have to pay attention. I think there's a fine line to be had here. Okay, about the boost controls. Moving up and down is fine, and turning is fine, but strafing is very, very stiff. I guess that's the trade-off because strafing is not the point of the boost. It's just to move forward at a high speed. Anyway, we're off to the right side now. The next level is going to be really cool.
I think I'm on the right track.
I mean, this level is cool too. It's just a bit frustrating with how the enemies work, basically. I think things just do too much damage. I wonder if enemy accuracy can be decreased for a few seconds after triggering a dodge. Like, you press this and for like a second and a half, enemies are less likely to hit you, instead of the dodge just being used to get out of the hitbox, which immediately retargets you. I mean, I know it's way too late now because the game is done, but it's just a thought. I think Helldivers 2 has some kind of system like that, where enemies are less accurate based on certain things you do. I do like the precision of the controls here. I know I complained about the controls. It's just hard to put my finger on. Well, hard to articulate everything I like and dislike, because wait a minute. Okay, I admit level design's confusing sometimes. Or maybe it's just because I was talking and not really focusing. Okay, so I move forward here. And I have to wait. Ow. I do appreciate that tiny hits don't do anything to you. But the hits have to be really tiny. Oh! Nope. Oh boy. You have to be so careful. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I went backwards. What just happened? Okay, so we go in here. Ah! There we go. So that was kind of a hassle. But I guess part of it was on me for not really watching. This game does take, it does require a certain level of attention. And there we go. Now this part of the level, you heard that? Tail says it's too windy, and you have actual wind currents. He doesn't just say it to say it. Ugh, of course. I need to be so careful. Now, the wind currents are pushing me right now, and I feel like too many people don't notice, because I've watched a bunch of people play this game.
What are those creatures on
And
the drawings?
oh, the Omens. Wait, Yeah, they're the Omens. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't oh, I was talking about the wind. Okay, so the wind is a mechanic that stays for later levels, and it seems people forget about it, which I guess is fair because there aren't that many of these plane stages, and even though Tails says it's windy, and the wind is actually there, you know what? This would have been such a cool boss. Oh well. Anyway, even though Tails says it's windy, I feel like certain people aren't really going to pay attention to dialogue and just want to play the game. I don't think the solution is to have a pop-up though. I feel like the way the wind is used in this game is fine as it is. But maybe a reminder at Weeping Rift would help. Well, okay. Man, I almost got crushed there. Now, I'm not having a bad time. It's just confusing and finicky. I guess I get what people mean. I feel like me enjoying this game kind of blindsides me to certain things. And that's why I'm playing through it again. Like, I do love this game. But the plane stages, like, okay, in comparison to Spark the Electric Jester 3, the vehicle segments, honestly, the controls there are more snappy. Like I said early on, this is slippery. And I mean, aiming is great. It's better than Spark 3. Locking onto enemies, that's better in Spark 3. Level layouts, it's hard to say, because I know what this was going for, and it does a good job of it, but it still ends up being a little confusing sometimes. I love this place. The environment. I just wish... I don't know. I really don't know what can really be tweaked here. But we're moving on. Hey, that was Gnarl. I missed that one. I think originally there were supposed to be 7 Omens, like 7 different beings that you face in the game. But that was scrapped, unfortunately. I love the idea. Yeah, that's fair. I need to practice this level.
Oh, would you look at that? He's already here.
What a shame.
Sonic, something's off.
Poor Eggman. That slap was brutal. What an introduction.
Huh? What in the world?
What an intro. Okay, this level, it's more of a straightforward run,
Chasing us!
and I've actually practiced this one.
I can't see anything.
I remember it gave me a whole lot of trouble. You know, I think the more trouble something gives me, the more I practice it. So this one, oh! Careful. This one's fine. I should be out in a few minutes.
That was close.
But this is like a Sonic Omens version of the Sandworm chase in Ori and the Will of the Wisps. with the color scheme, the fact that Gnarl is like a giant snake worm thing. It's really cool. And it's such a great translation of the sequence. More people should play Ori. Seriously.
Tails, go up!
Hold on to something!
Bam! Love it. They even have the looping part of the sequence. You know, I made a video on... Ow! I made a video on parts that correspond with each other in both games. Barely anyone saw it. I could do better about that. Maybe I'll do it over. Anyway. Again, really cool sequence. And once you know the controls, you're free to boost through the whole thing. That might go for all the plane levels, but it's this one that I'm the most comfortable with. And there we go. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't bad at all. Now this, one of my YouTube buddies, SendoDX, had a lot of trouble with this. My personal strategy is to be moving to the side already when it comes out, and then hit the dodge, so that I'm already farther than I would be if I... Oh! Farther than I would be if I just stayed stationary. Anyway. So, you shoot the head. That was a little fast. I feel like maybe a blinking indicator would have been nice. Oh well. We have what we have. And what we have is... Whoa! It works fine. And you have tons of health throughout this place. Oh! Okay, okay. I need more. I got complacent. Okay. I said we have tons of health, but it's very far, so... Oh! I need to pay more attention. Sorry. Okay, okay. Is this the end of the episode? Like, the end of Temple of Sands? Because I don't remember any sandy parts being in the next level. This is a nice spacious arena. And the music is so dramatic. I love it. Oh! Yeah, I'm not good with reflexes. I should probably use the missiles more. Yeah, that's on me. I didn't do the very thing I said I should do. Nope. So, I think something people don't really do is mix strafing and turning. Oh! I do think the plane controls well enough for things like this. I wish there were more bosses. Oh! More bosses with it. Okay, so recognizing the pattern is... Oh! Recognizing the pattern is how you notice when to do what. And I know that means trial and error sometimes. But trial and error is okay. Oh! Trial and error is okay. I guess not for everyone though. So you want to try to stick to the edges of the arena so that you have time to actually move out of the way. Yeah. I was way too close to him. But one more hit. And there goes Gnarl. Is this episode 3 now? Because I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep my episodes cut consistently.
Sonic, look! Eggman is going for the next emerald.
Love how he just zoomed up.
Let's hurry and follow him.
I wonder, if Eggman managed to get more emeralds, would he be able to stand up to Ember?
Turn to ashes. But this chaos, just the first omen.
Foreshadowing. And I love his voice, too. Honestly, it's almost like Oh, man, I hate Big the Cat. I hate Big the Cat so much. That's not a knock on the game, but it's Big the Cat, you know?
Get away, Eggman!
We can't allow him to get that emerald.
The tornado will stop him, Sonic! Fire!
Hey, Tails! This area is protected by gun. Be careful, buddy.
Gun
Oh,
behind
White
us.
Jungle.
Why are they attacking us and not Eggman?
Tails, watch out!
Oh, no! One of the engines failed. We're losing speed. Sonic, hold on! Sonic? Huh?
Love it. The theme song,
I'll distract them so we have a
The
shot at
energy,
taking the emerald before Eggman.
the confidence.
Cover me on top, buddy.
Love it.
Good.
Okay, episode 3. Which means that's it for my episode 2. So, thanks for wait, a few thoughts first. A whole episode full of plane stages. Well, I guess Area 99 is in there too. Area 99 was great. The first plane stage, a little confusing, even with the signposting. Maybe... I don't know, because I was going to suggest a tutorial plane stage. Maybe in the menu, and not mandatory. Because it's a lot to throw at a player for their first time, or if they just haven't been doing it in a while, like me. Not sure what else to say about that. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves.